5 dogs with heart-touching stories.
We miss her too.
Number 1. The dog that guards its owner's grave. This story really happened and got a lot of comments, especially compassion in Argentina. A guard dog was found sitting in long periods of time next to a cemetery. The dog, which was from Germany, never left the tomb since 6 years ago. After having an investigation, the dog named Capitan was owned by a man named Migue Guzman. It was bought in 2005 and it did seem very fond of the owner. However, in 2006, Guzman took his last breath. A few days after the death, Guzman's family was startled by the damaged kennel without Capitan in it. Having searched in various places, some people reported that Capitan was looking after the cemetery of its owner, Guzman. The dog apparently did not want to leave the grave of its owner. As a result, for about 6 years, Capitan remained loyal guarding Guzman's tomb. Number 2. Baby's guard dog. Not only looking after the baby, this dog also saving the baby's life. Once, a baby was reported missing and eventually found in the bushes. The story begins when a mother who came from Victoria reported the loss of her 2-year-old son. After taking several hours, there was still no sign of the baby. In the end, one of the policemen was told by someone that there was a dog lying in the bushes with a baby boy. The location was not far from the mother's residence, which is 4 kilometers from Mildura. Once confirmed, it turns out that the baby was the missing baby. His mother was then immediately came crying happily. The baby was found with his pet dog after 14 hours apart from the mother. Miraculously, the baby remained safe and in good condition. Number 3. The dog that is waiting in the owner's death scene. I wonder what this little dog feels. In front of its eyes, the dog with white fur should see the owner died due to an accident. It started when the owner of the dog was riding a bicycle around the streets in the area of Santa Cruz, California with his dog. However, an unfortunate event happened. A speeding car suddenly hit him mercilessly. This then makes the dog's owner dying. The car's driver who had just hit him ran and did not care about the victims that he had hit. For some time after the death of its owner, the small dog looked very sad. During the 12 hours, he had never moved from the death scene. With its head bowed and teary eyes, the dog continued to look at the road where its owners died. I wonder what he thinks, or maybe he was hoping that the owner would come back to the same place. Number 4. The dog that guards a church. This dog is always around a church that is located in Italy. Certainly not for prayer and confession, because this dog refused to leave the church where the body of its owner was prayed. I wonder what makes it never went away, but a lot of people know that this dog is very fond of its owners. Tommy, the dog's name, has been adopted by a woman named Ria Margherita for about 7 years. After a lot of time together, it turns out that Maria could no longer be his best friend forever. Maria dies at the age of 57. Since then, Tommy decided to spend his time in the church. Some people initially were surprised by this touching incident, but now they have been accustomed to the presence of Tommy on the sidelines of a prayer in the church. Or maybe Tommy also prayed to meet the owner. Number 5. Rescue dogs. In general, dogs are very hostile to the very cold weather, but it's certainly different if it relates to its owner, as performed by a dog in Colorado. One day, he and his owner were crossing the snow to Canada. However, perhaps that day was a bad day for this 60-year-old man. Suddenly, the snow begins to crack and make this man fall into it. However, the faithful dog was immediately looking for help by barking repeatedly. This makes some people come to help that man. While the rescue comes, this dog has been waiting for 30 minutes and faced the cold weather and snow. Now, With those touching stories, are you interested in having a dog too?